Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. They've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Zach LaVine. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward spot. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the captain in at the shooting guard position. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better. Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Outside LaVine. Here's Beauchamp. Back to LaVine from behind the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. 3 on 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pass to LaVine. About a minute into this first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's LaRavia. The captain with a rebound. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Beauchamp. 8 points in his last time out. Knocked away. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. Here's Sabonis. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Just 3 to shoot. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. The captain pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Monk. And another miss by Sacramento.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Williams passes to the captain. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Monk finds LaVine. Down low, Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
What you love is a big man who understands the timing of a roll. Set the screen, get to the open spot. That is beautiful basketball.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And that one's good. LaRavia.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Out left to the wing. Holmgren, the pass to the captain. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Outside LaVine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Monk. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Laravia. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. They get it again. Holmgren against Monk. Laravia. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. When I asked about guarding the big man, Demonis Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to plug up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Monk. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's Levine for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Monk, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. From outside the arc, the Thunder with the rebound. Here's the captain, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Kings trail by 12. Outside Monk. Back to Sabonis. Will it go? Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
Clemens is checked in for Hartenstein. And technology, always a conversation for us. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns, because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Pass to Monk. There's the drive. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bataze comes in for Sabonis, and Hardaway subbed in for Monk. Here's Beauchamp. Hits a three-pointer.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The captain pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
To the inside, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Bataze.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Driving to the basket. And it's Beauchamp missing. Thunder leading by 12. To the left wing. Pulls it. The captain. That's good. The captain's got 13.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called. Sacramento coming off a win against the Hornets.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Jang, he's checked in for LaRavia. Here's Jang. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Beauchamp. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 14. Kept alive. Here's Clemens. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Thunderball. Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
Here's the captain. He's covered by Levine. And it's Holmgren missing. Kings trail by 14. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And right in the middle of winter, hot off the press, some fresh power rankings. You look at Miami, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, I think for the Thunder, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Now here's Levine. He was another key contributor in that win against Charlotte.
How about that showmanship? Levine there with the great dribble move.
Drives to the hoop.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Holmgren with the block.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
Here's Levine for 3.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one. You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Holmgren. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
And that one drops for him. Levine's got 6.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Over to the left wing. Pass to the captain. Beyond the arc. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. And Levine throws it down.
When you think of Zach Levine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside.
Substitution on the floor.
And so in the game for the Kings, we've got Domantas Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's LaRavia, and at the small forward position. Monk finds Sabonis. Here's LaRavia. Six to shoot.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
Pass to Williams. And here's Hartenstein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hartenstein's gotten his first basket of the night. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He had 36 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Laravia, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Thunder leading by 16. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to the captain. Counted. Good. The captain's got 20 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Now here's Monk. Pass to Batadze. Back to Monk. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Kings trail by 20. Monk with it. Unloads from 13. And he recovers it. To the wing, right side. Here's Batadze. He's covered by Holmgren. Monk for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's the captain. Lays it up and banks it in. 22 points for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Monk. Great D that time from Holmgren.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at
all. Oh, wow. Incredible.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Sabonis. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. To the paint. Hardaway up top over Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Sacramento.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Now here's Monk. Pass to Laravia. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. It's only the second game of 7 meetings on the road. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Now here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Monk passes to Batadze. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And Monk is good for 3. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And he jams it home with authority. 4
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And here are the Kings now. The Thunder making their last shot. Outside Hardaway. It's blocked.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And Sacramento making a change here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis. Jang comes in for Batase. Beauchamp, he's checked in for LaRavia. And it's Zach LaVine in for Hardaway. Now here's Monk. It's tipped. Pass to the captain. Puts up a three. Oklahoma City the rebound. Eubanks gets the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now Monk. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside
2
LaVine
minutes.
to end the run. Offensive rebound.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul.
And the first one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder just dominating this one.
The Kings, 32.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Kings shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's the captain in at the 2. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Monk against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LaRavia. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Here's the captain. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And good on the 7-footer. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
LaVine, that one's good.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the captain. Off target from 3-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to LaRavia. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Sacramento ball.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Williams. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 6 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the captain. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Levine, guarded closely. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Kings making a switch here. Vatase's checked in. The Kings have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Monk. He has 6. Arabia passes to Batadze. Monk for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Monk's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. But do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
Hardaway's checked in for Monk. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets himself open and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Levine. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. No good on the triple. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And that one drops. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Now here's Levine. Knocks down the step-back J.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Here's Levine. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. The captain's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Levine passes to Arabia. And he slams it in one-handed.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Outside for Levine. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. The captain misses. Levine with it. 19 points in the game. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 11. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Batase. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for
The first one falls. So Oklahoma City,
substitution on the court.
here's Jang. Outside Monk. Pass to Hardaway. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And so in the game for the Kings, we've got Jonas Valanciunas. Tim Hardaway is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Jang in at the three. Monk into the lane. Count it. Monk's got 13 in the second half. Oklahoma City's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Defended by Hardaway, and he gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Stripped away. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Jang, and there's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for the captain.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Monk passes to Valanciunas. Got a piece of it. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's the captain. Monk grabs the miss. Takes it inside. Shots blocked. Here's the captain. Monk covers. The captain, that's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Pass to Hardaway. No good there.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight.